We're reading Bahini, who's a follower of Tukaram, her poetry, woman poet of Maratha, the heart's natural inclinations. No person would put himself to the trouble of going to sow grass seed in a forest, so you, O heart, naturally seek enjoyments in worldly things. I tell myself this, I do not have to go to others to learn this. Many kinds of trees grow on mountainsides, flourishing natural in the soil. Who prescribes their duties to animals and birds? Each one of them does what by nature belongs to them to do, says Bahini. O my heart, such is your natural instinct. Your worldly desires have been millions of millions. Who thinks of giving bitterness to the nib tree? The sugar cane is sweet, but who makes it so? As is the seed, so is the fruit. This is the explanation of sweetness. Meaning this is very plain. Who would think of placing poison in the root of the poisonous Indravana? Who would think of supplying nectar to the mango? Who would add poison to the Bachnag plant? One does not have to supply sweet fragrance to flowers. Whoever adds sharpness to the taste of mustard plant? Who has to create sweetness in the date, says Bahini. According to the seed comes the fruit, either good or disgusting to our taste. Who has to tell swine, dogs, and asses to eat filth? One acts as one is constituted by nature. Why then should people feel trouble thereby? Who has to tell a serpent to bite? People have to suffer from the anger of the scorpion. Who has to whisper into the ear of the tiger or wolf to remain in the forest and kill other animals? The tick and the bedbug live on blood. Do people have to tell them to do so? Says Bahini. According to the effects of our former births, we also act, without being told what to do. Who has to place sap in the root of the banana, the palm, and the betel nut tree? If the seed of the sweet kind, so will be its fruit. The saint understands the reason for this. The jackfruit, the mango, the cedar and other fruits are sweet because of the sweetness that lies in their roots. Says Bahini, if the sweet seed is sweet, then the fruit will be nothing but good and worthy of being eaten by all. Oh, my heart, your nature of attachment to worldly things was formed in a former birth. Therefore, the power of worldly things is great in you. I therefore pray you to listen to me. I have made my organs of sense willingly obedient to me. But if you do not mind what I tell you, I shall not let anything remain of my body. I shall fast, I shall stop my breathing. In the hottest season I shall sit in the midst of fire, 5 fires, 4 on the side. Oh, goodness. Oh. Oh.
Why are you stuck?
We got lost. Goodness. Oh. We are reading from Bahini, part 1, until it got lost. What's that? I shall see clearly. What's this? Oh. Well, maybe we're not so far off. She's gonna sit in the 5 fires. Alright, so the internet got lost, but she didn't get lost. Of the sun above, I shall torment my body by hanging head downward over a smoking fire. I shall wander to all the sacred bathing places of the earth in practicing the yoga. I shall sit in contemplation. I shall adopt extreme fasting. Oh, she's threatening her mind. I shall put my body to the saw. Then what will you gain by all this? She's telling her mind to stop being so disobedient, or she's going to punish it. Says Bahini, oh my heart, obey what I tell you. If you don't, you will have to go begging. I have found right thinking, viveka. That's a viveka is like right thinking or intellect, and indifference to worldly things as the true way. So now, O heart, what is going to pay? Who is going to pay any respect to you? I shall seize and compel you to contemplate. Then at once the seductive power of my bodily organs will decline. I shall make you the judge of yourself. O heart, look to yourself, says Bahini, and gaining the credit of this, you will be the gainer and find yourself in peace. We were reading from The Heart's Natural Inclinations by a woman poet. She's a Marathi poet, born 1628 to 1700, a follower of Tukaram.
And her name is?
Her full name. Her full name. Well, I should cite the more material, I understand. But here. We're reading from the Internet Archive. And it's the poet saints of Maharashtra, Bahina Bai, translation of her autobiography and verses by Austin E. Abbott, 1929. So she is, like I said, a Marathi woman, mystic, poet, bhakti poet, follower of Tukaram. What else? That's it. It's from the Internet Archive, free, available to the public.